Welcome, sports fans, to another edition of DSPN. My name is Derek Baker. I'm going to be your host today. Today, we're going to talk about the aftermath of March Madness. I know a lot of people were a little disappointed that they weren't able to see the match of Kentucky Duke like I was. And I know a lot of people are disappointed that the refs may have messed up a couple of calls in that national championship game on the Wisconsin end. Well, what are you going to do? Unfortunately, for everybody else, with the Blue Devils holding up that beautiful national championship trophy, it means that we are now entering the stages of the NBA draft. And right now, we got a pretty exciting draft going on. We had a lot of people saying that Jahlil Okafor was going to be the consensus number one pick, and then through the playing ability of Karl Towns. He was able to surpass Okafor in a couple mock drafts with the number one overall pick. I mean, the thing is, the defense of Towns is a lot better than Okafor. Not too much, but there is a difference. Kentucky was the number one ranked defensive team going into March Madness, and Towns along with Cauley Stein were a big reason for that. Also, Towns is a lot better free throw shooter, and I know a lot of times when you get into clutch time, a lot of those big men are really getting targeted for those free throws to try to get the team in the those last 2 minute quick shot foul situations, and Towns can really open up the floor for that type of situation. Another guy who really increased his stock was Sam Decker of the Wisconsin Badgers, a guy who's got excellent three-point shooting ability, is able to come in clutch when you really need it. He just took over that Arizona game. I had Arizona, one of the teams that could have upsetted Kentucky during March Madness, but he really just kind of shut my prediction down. Another guy whose stock really increased, I think, most of all was probably Justice Winslow. He, averaging 14 points in the regular season, close to 3.5 rebounds. During March Madness, he averaged nearly 20 points with 7 rebounds. Those are impressive points, especially coming from a freshman who, at times, was leading that national championship caliber team. Well, we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to cut to our DSPN analyst, Cotton Schumacher, who's going to give you his mock draft for the first 5 picks.